What's one food that you cannot understand why people enjoy? What's that Norwegian dish that smells like sin and you have to bury it? Someone out there likes it and they are wrong. London's jellied eels. WTF. Chitterlings. Fuck that grossness. Balut egg. Cuckoo, it's part of our national dish and it just tastes awful to me, but anytime I say I don't like it someone tells me the person who made it probably didn't make it right. Chitons, of all the food available someone is choosing shit shoots. SMH. Gefilte fish. My dad and practically everyone on his side of the family loves the stuff, but I can't stand it. Excessively built up greasy hamburgers. The kind with like 3 patties made of 3 different animals, bacon, 4 types of cheese, zillion condiments, and just built sky high to the point you can't even take a bite without it falling apart and half the contents shitting out the back end of the sandwich onto your plate. Picture something served a la diners, drive-ins and dives. For some reason chicken feet gross me out. Durian, people in Asia love this. I can't get past the smell. I love 99 of the shit y'all are listing elm fowl. Natto. It has the consistency of snot and has an unpleasant odor like feet and tastes tangy fermented flavor. I'm going to be completely honest, I have the spice tolerance of a sickly American pilgrim. I've never liked spicy food, and I'm unable to see the appeal in scorching my mouth till I lose feeling in my toes. Liver and onions. Blech. Animal blood. It tastes like I'm eating copper. It's disgusting. This is very popular in Asian countries as confirmed by my Asian friend who also loves it. Black licorice. Japanese blowfish. You can literally die if it's prepared incorrectly. Liver. If I wanted that taste, I would eat the filter from a fish tank. Jägermeister. Tripe. A lot of the stuff being mentioned seems to me like food that most people would not like. I took the original post to mean things that are fairly common popular that you find nasty. Bananas. Eggs. Jell-O. Bell peppers. Although I adore fried chicken, handling the bones drives me crazy. I always feel so ashamed when I buy sandwiches or tenders at a chicken restaurant. I'm intolerant to even the slightest taste of alcohol. I don't know where it came from because it didn't bother me as a teen and young adult. Now I can't drink anything that even mildly tastes of alcohol. If I don't want to drink beer, which isn't a fun taste either, I found strawberry-flavored wine coolers are where it's at when I want to get a little buzz. Unsure what it is that takes it away in strawberry-flavored products. I can barely suffer through an original flavored Mike's Hard. Balut. It's fucking horrific that it's even considered food. Raw tomato. Let me add, I absolutely love anything that is made from a tomato. LOL. Turkish delight. It's perfume and gelatin with icing sugar. Perfume. That you eat. Even among people who are hating on chicken, I don't find one other person that hates potato. I am truly and utterly alone. Canned peas. My MIL loved canned peas. Ick. Oysters. They look so gross, and people should leave them in the water because they're such handy little filtration systems. Balut. A balut is a fertilized bird egg, usually a duck, which is incubated for a period of 14 to 21 days, depending on the local culture, and then steamed. Miracle Whip. I like literally almost anything. But beets? Nah, beets can go to hell. Foie gras. It's just extra cruel for no reason. Pig intestines. No. Thank You. Canned chicken, canned spaghetti, calamari, sardines, okra, pig's feet, chitlins, I think that's how you spell it, kale, and lastly under-seasoned meat gag. Cottage cheese. Anything with gold on it. It's purely a capitalist flex. Okra. Slimy. All the traditional cooking stuff where the entire appeal is that the animal is either alive and in unimaginable pain or just so very recently slaughtered that it is still twitching in a way that emulates that pain. Delighting in the simulation of pain is a serious cut-off point for me in regards to the ideal of what it means to be human instead of just a savage subhuman. Pretty much anything classed as expensive delicacies. Like who the fuck eats shit like caviar, oysters, and snails? And then there's literal shit like civet coffee. At this point I'm sure the whole high-end delicacy market is just a bunch of guys scamming rich people. Runny scrambled eggs. I don't know why people eat their scrambled eggs half-cooked like that. I don't care if all the way cooked is rubbery, I like rubbery. Malted milk candies Whoppers. I can't understand what part of them is appealing. Normally I can appreciate a food and how people like it, but it's not for me. With Whoppers, it makes as much sense as licking the bottom of a shoe. At no point is there anything even close to what I consider tasting good. It doesn't even register as food when I taste it. Blue cheese. Literally rotten cheese. I know it's safe mold, but it still tastes horrendous. They say it's an acquired taste. Why would you want to acquire a taste for mold? Tripe. Anything truffle. Vegemite. I know this is going to be controversial, but eggplant. I have tried eating it every way, shape, and form. I still to this day continue to try it, but every single time I have it I am disgusted. Papaya. Lima beans. Grab the work to crack one open for a small piece of meat. Mushrooms. They are like rubbery, musty dirt. Kale. Pasta salad and potato salad. I'm so glad other people like it, but I find it disgusting. For some reason, I've never liked those ices you get at gas stations. Olives. Oysters. Oatmeal is gross. I don't care what you add to it. Cinnamon, brown sugar, fruit, doesn't matter. That soggy bullshit will never win me over. Chicken hearts. Had them at a friend's house, nasty. Anything where they pile on everything, sauces, cheeses, spices until it's a huge gooey mess you can't even pick up and you can't actually taste anything distinctly anymore. It's just a huge mess of everything. I like how things taste. If you don't want to taste the thing so much that you drown it in 100 other flavors, why eat it at all? Turkish delight. Always wanted to get that after reading Chronicles of Narnia. Incredibly disappointed once I did. Yuck. And Edmund sold out his siblings for it. Candied apples. I always dreamed of trying one as a kid, then was massively disappointed when I found it was awful to chew, too hard and sticky to be enjoyable, and didn't have much flavor. Caramel apples with candy stuck on them are so much better. Candied apples are the biggest lie sold to children. I'm probably going to take some heat for this since it is a generally well-liked category of food, but here goes. Sushi. I prefer meat cooked, at least a little. The idea of raw meat grosses me out enough that I have no interest in even trying it. Add on top how expensive it is and there's little to no chance I'll try to change this particular stance. Celery, OMG, I hate it so much. Like eating poison. Cilantro. Coleslaw. Hands down. It looks disgusting, the name sounds disgusting, and worst of all, sugar and salt are ingredients alongside cabbage